Who is your favorite car manufacturer? Of the ones on the screen here, my favorite, and the ones that I could afford, would have to be Ford. That is why I chose them as my Fortune 500 company. Ford is one of the top manufacturers of vehicles today. They are listed as number 9 on the Fortune 500 list. They've made many advances in the manufacturing industry, many of them that we still use today. Ford is looking to make the world better one car at a time. But before we jump into this, let's start off with a little history. 1894, Henry Ford built the first vehicle, the quadricycle. This was literally a bicycle with 4 wheels and a motor. 1903, the Ford Motor Company became incorporated with 12 investors and 1,000 shares. They spent almost all of the $28,000 investment by the time it sold its first Model A in July 23rd, 1903. By October 1st of 1903, Ford turned a profit of nearly $32,000. Ford is one of the biggest innovators in the manufacturing industry. They introduced the moving assembly line in 1913. This became a huge part of all manufacturing. The assembly line is the backbone of manufacturing in today's society. This made production much more proficient, very fast. And here you see a picture of the first assembly line, where if you notice here they have the wheels where they literally had to push it down the line. In 1914, Ford introduced a thing they called $5 a day. They offered double the pay rate for manufacturing jobs in 1914. So it was double anybody else was paying anywhere else to do the manufacturing. They also reduced the workday from 8 hours. It was at 9. So they decreased the workday by an hour and doubled the pay. The day after this was announced, there were 10,000 people lined up outside Ford's employment office hoping to get a job manufacturing with Ford. This is a quote here at Ford. At Ford, they go further to make our cars better, our employees happier, and our planet a better place to be. Ford's vision is people working together as a lean global enterprise for automotive leadership. Their mission: one team, one plan, one goal. Just in the past year, Ford has continued to fund their employee pension plans worldwide, delivered record profit sharing contributions to their U.S. hourly employees, and doubled their shareholder dividends. Here in a quote at the bottom from Bob Shanks, the Executive Vice President and CFO, the strength of our full year results across so many parts of the business was really encouraging. We had a solid net income, although lower than last year because of pension remeasurement. We achieved the second best company adjusted pre-tax profit, auto operating margin, and auto operating cash flow. We also delivered an improved combined profit at our business units outside North America and ended the year with a robust balance sheet. So although they did not have the highest record year with net income, that was due to their pension remeasurement. It's something that Ford definitely does look out for their employees. As far as today, the great vehicles are great for drivers everywhere, and that's in the foundation of Ford's business strength. To meet demand, Ford is in the midst of its most ambitious manufacturing expansion in 50 years. They're increasing capacity in the United States and adding plants in many countries around the world, thus looking to grow much larger than they already are. The future of Ford Innovation is at the core of the company. Ford is pioneering the extensive use of high-strength aluminum in a mass-market vehicle. Some of you may be familiar with the F-150 that they came out with that has all aluminum body. I know there's a lot of commercials out there as well with that Chevy has come out with saying that it's not as strong. But in 2014, they hosted the auto industry's first developer conference for in-car connectivity. Ford has the sync technology in their vehicles. Ford's sustainability strategy goes beyond reducing CO2. Ford's sustainability strategy goes beyond reducing just CO2 emissions. From water usage to worker rights, they have made sustainability an integral part of business. Thank you for listening. This here is just a few pictures of Ford's lineup. I know that they do have more than this. It's only just a few.